Now you might be thinking, if I just had more money, I would have a better style. But if that was true, everyone with money would be walking around with great style, and we all know that's not the case. Some of the wealthiest billionaires have stylists to help them curate their looks, so we know that money doesn't equal better style, but then what does? Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Marie and I'm all about making fashion make sense, and in this video we're going to go through 6 key points for how I'm going to reboot my wardrobe and style for 2025 so that you can do it too. Okay, so I know that this first point might be a little bit confusing because if my style is already good enough, then why do I have to improve it? But here's the thing, sometimes we get too caught up in copying other people's styles because we just feel like our style isn't good enough. So I personally think that it is super important to start from the perspective that your style is already good enough. So instead of stressing over why you can't pull off a Kendall Jenner or Hailey Bieber look or whoever style icon you're admiring at the moment, remind yourself that your style is already good to take that pressure off and stop comparing yourself to everyone else. I think there's a really fine line between copying someone and trying to be someone that you're not, and crossing that line can easily lead to a downward spiral. Now, copying isn't bad per se, but it starts to become a problem when it stops feeling like you and starts to feel like somebody else. Gathering inspiration can be a really helpful tool to clarify your style goals if you do it in a healthy way, because when you collect images of what you like, it becomes much easier to conceptualize and work towards your vision. But it's important to be mindful and not let the inspiration overwhelm you, make you feel bad about yourself, or make you feel like you're falling short. Because if you start to compare too much or try to mimic someone else too closely, that can easily lead to you feeling stuck or like you're not improving at all. Now, this next point might sound a little bit intimidating, but trust me, it is so important to start from the ground up. Think about it like building anything. You need a solid foundation first, so whatever you add on top will have a strong base to stand on. And no, I'm not going to bore you with a long lecture on basics because we all know by now that they are essential for building a versatile wardrobe. Instead, I'm talking about the foundation that is you. If you don't feel good about yourself first, throwing on a stylish outfit won't magically fix things. This might sound obvious, but you'll be surprised how often this gets overlooked. Because think about it, we've all seen people in outfits that don't necessarily fit our taste, but we can still acknowledge or think that they look stylish, and that is the power of confidence. To make it super simplified, let's break it down like a pyramid. At the bottom, we have your well-being. That's you taking care of yourself, getting enough exercise, eating healthy, and getting good sleep. And yes, indulging every once in a while because we're all human. But overall, this foundation of mental health and self-care is key to feeling good in your own skin. Next, we move up the pyramid to your physical appearance. This focuses on your grooming routine and including taking care of your skin, hair, and nails, and investing in your appearance that make you feel and look your best. Of course, it's perfectly okay to have lazy days where you just want to do nothing, chill, and look like a bum. But on those days when you want to feel a little bit more put together, investing a little bit extra time in your grooming routine can really make all the difference. Finally, at the top of the pyramid, we have your clothes and style. And when you've taken care of step number 1 and 2, you can feel amazing even in the most simplest outfits. If I've just fixed my hair, applied a cute makeup look, and taken care of myself, I already feel a lot better about myself and my style, even if I'm wearing the exact same outfit. So start from the ground up, take care of you, and the rest will fall into place so much easier. Next, we have limiting frustration. And I believe that a big reason why many of us feel so defeated in our styles, it's because our wardrobes feel overwhelming or frustrating every time we open them. And our wardrobes should really spark joy and not stress. So if every time you open your wardrobe and it feels like a battle, no wonder you're in a style rut or you just don't feel inspired or good about your style, because your clothes can't inspire you if you immediately feel frustrated with everything that you own. So how do we turn getting dressed into a more enjoyable experience? Step 1, maybe not the most fun one, but that is to organize your closet so that everything that you wear on a daily basis is easily accessible. If space is an issue, you can rotate your seasonal clothes, like putting away your summer items during the colder months and store away your winter clothes when it's warmer. This is going to free up space and make your wardrobe way more manageable all year round. around. I also try to organize everything by category and color because I personally think that that's the simplest, most efficient way to see everything that you've got. Another frustration you might have with your wardrobe is that you're holding on to a lot of clothes that don't fit you anymore or that you just don't like to wear anymore. These pieces are only going to taunt you every time you open your wardrobe, so I would say just get rid of them. I recommend doing a closet clean out at least once a year where you just go through everything and remove what no longer serves you, because the great thing about your wardrobe that you need to remember is that you are in full control of what stays and what goes. So don't be afraid to exercise that power and only keep pieces that you truly love and pieces that are going to make you feel good about yourself, because we don't need any of that other negative energy in 2025. If you're not ready to let something go because you're unsure, put it away for a month or two and see if you really miss it. If you barely noticed that it was gone, then it's probably time to say goodbye. So this step is all about taking control of your closet and curating what you already own to make getting dressed a more enjoyable experience, while also giving yourself a clear overview of everything that you have. Another hack that I have been using religiously to keep my wardrobe organized is this free digital wardrobe app called Index, where you can catalog your entire closet digitally and play around with styling your own wardrobe. The basic features like having your whole wardrobe digitalized and styling your own outfits is completely free, but they also have some paid features that you can add later on if you want to get some more insight into your wardrobe. You've probably heard me talking about them before because I am a stylist with Index, but I also use it privately and it has literally changed my life. I can now plan dozens of outfits within minutes in the app without having to make a whole mess, and you can also have all of the outfit combinations you've created saved, so I can easily pull up my favorite outfits whenever I need some inspiration. Now when you have cleaned out and refined your wardrobe collection by getting rid of things that no longer serves you, you might be facing one of two new issues. One, you might be left with a collection that's good enough, but not one you quite love just yet. Or two, you could be looking at a wardrobe that have gaps, leaving you with fewer options to create versatile outfits. So I believe that a well-rounded, versatile wardrobe is built on three foundational clothing categories, and those are your basics, your key pieces, and your personality pieces. I did go over basics and key pieces in a previous video, but I realized that I leaned a little bit too much into the practicality and functionality of your clothes, and actually not everything in your wardrobe needs to be super practical. Sometimes you can own things simply because they spark joy or because they make you happy. So if we start at the foundation of your wardrobe, which are the basics, these are the basic essentials that everybody needs unless you're living in a nudist colony, I guess. They might not define your style, but they play a huge role in making your outfits work practically. Basics are meant to layer, balance, and complement your other pieces. Their main job is to enhance your outfits and make sure they're versatile without distracting from your key pieces. These are the quiet heroes of your wardrobe and make sure that everything is functioning smoothly. Next, we have the key pieces, which are the main ingredient of your outfits. These are the items that bring your personal style to life, like button-ups, elevated knits, blazers, skirts, or dresses. While everybody needs their basics, which are usually the same for everyone, key pieces are more specific and only essential to your wardrobe. These are the items that you use to define your look, whether that is a perfectly structured blazer or a cozy sweater that just feels like you. So here it's important to focus on what fits both your lifestyle and your vibe. Finally, we've got the personality pieces. These are the fun extras, and as I said, they might not always be the most practical, but they make you happy when you wear them and they just make you smile when you see them hanging in your closet. Think a funky jacket, a quirky graphic tee, a statement bag, or a bold color that just feels like you. And you don't need many of this, just a few is enough to bring some excitement to your wardrobe, because at the end of the day, even though I'm all about making fashion make sense, sometimes we can wear things just because they make us happy, even if that doesn't always make perfect sense. So when you are refining and assessing your wardrobe, think about these three categories: the basics, the key pieces, and the personality pieces. If your wardrobe feels too practical and you feel like it doesn't really reflect your personal style, it's probably because you're missing some key pieces or personality items. On the other hand, if you feel like your wardrobe lacks versatility or you find yourself stuck in the same few outfits, chances are that you are missing some basics. And if you find yourself with a bunch of great pieces that just doesn't really work together, it's likely that you've leaned a little bit too heavy into the impulse shopping and focused mainly on personality pieces. While they are fun and exciting, without the right foundation of basics and key pieces, they can end up feeling like they don't quite fit into your overall wardrobe. The key to creating balance is finding that right mix between these three categories so that you can build a collection that's not only functional but also uniquely expressive of your personal style. So take time to do a wardrobe audit and assess what's missing so that you can fill in those gaps. Of course, you should not go out and shop a whole new wardrobe. The best approach is to add 1 or 2 new pieces at a time. Set a realistic budget for yourself, either based on a dollar amount, or you could also base it on a clothing amount. Like for example, that you'll only let yourself buy 3 new pieces each month. Setting these restrictions for yourself is going to promote more mindful shopping habits, and it's more likely that you're going to carefully consider what you actually want to add to your wardrobe. You could, for example, create a shopping wish list and write down clothing items that you feel like you need to complete your outfits, like a versatile black blazer or comfortable high-waisted black jeans. Here you can use inspiration from your favorite style icons or Pinterest boards to help to identify what's missing. Having a wish list really helps to only focus on the pieces that you really need and avoid impulse shopping. For this portion of the video, I have partnered up with Amoretu, who offers high-quality basics, key pieces, and personality items that might be perfect to add to your wish list. They have lots of pieces that are the perfect essentials if you're looking for that classic old money vibe. I picked this cotton wool blend blazer, which I find so unique and cool. I haven't seen anything quite like this before. So it has a structured blazer silhouette, but with a subtle knit texture, which makes it appropriate for work and other dressier occasions, but still has that relaxed and very comfortable feel. One of my favorite ways to elevate my outfits for work or for a casual day is to incorporate elevated basics like this. It strikes a nice balance between polished and comfortable, which makes it ideal for those days when you want to feel put together without feeling too dressed up. Plus, the cotton wool blend also means that it is breathable but also warm, making it really great for transitioning in between seasons. Next up, we have the Amoretu 100% wool turtleneck sweater. This is a solid staple for anyone who's looking to build a versatile wardrobe that also adds that little something extra and unique. This special design and relaxed fit gives it a more modern, casual edge, while the turtleneck adds that classic, timeless feel. It's easy to pair with anything like jeans, tailored trousers, or layered under a coat, which also makes it super practical for different occasions. Both of these pieces add a lot to the table for my wardrobe in terms of versatility and style. So whether you're aiming for a polished work look or something more laid back but not too laid back, I really think these work for both without being too simple or too boring. So if you're interested in adding a few new high quality pieces to your wardrobe, I recommend checking them out, and I have linked everything in the description box below. Now let's get back to the video. Now, while curating a closet that you love is the most effective way to improve your style, it takes time. So if we want to see some serious improvements by 2025, we need to get creative with what we already have. And that means mixing and matching different pieces, playing with accessories, and just experimenting more. Because here's the thing, having the right clothes is just half of it. How you style them is just as important. 2 key styling tools that you can already start to use to improve your outfits is inspiration and accessories. For inspiration, Pinterest is your best friend. So create a mood board of looks that you love and use them to spark fresh new outfit ideas. I like to have 2 separate mood boards, one that I call my dream closet with the style that I aspire to have, and one that I call outfit blueprints with a collection of inspiration photos of outfits that I can already create with the clothes that I already have. As I mentioned earlier, copying isn't bad as long as you do it in a healthy way. Start by copying looks that catch your eye, because that's how you're going to learn how to style and accessorize. And the more you practice, the more you will feel comfortable in branching out and experimenting on your own. When it comes to accessories, this is where the real styling magic happens, because the key to making your outfits feel more versatile and just better often lies in the little details. So use accessories like belts, jewelry, scarves, bags, or the right pair of shoes can take even the most basic outfits and turn it into something stylish. Okay, I wish I had a better title for this point, but honestly, improving your style for every single day comes down to 2 things: developing habits and sticking to them. It's not about waking up one day with the perfect wardrobe. It's about those small things and consistent actions that are going to add up over time. So here are a few habits that I think are worth building if you really want to fast track your way to improving your style. And habit number 1 is to invest in self-care and grooming. We've already talked about this, but I feel like it's worth repeating. When you feel good, you also look good. So take care of your skin, hair, nails, and your overall well-being to boost your confidence and as a result, your style. Habit number 2 is pre-planning your outfits. You can do this the night before or at the start of your week, or at the very least, plan 3 to 5 go-to outfit formulas that you can rely on to always look and feel your best and that you can rotate between for whenever you don't know what to wear. This is going to reduce the chances of you just grabbing the same old t-shirt and jeans every morning because you didn't have the time to put together something more stylish. This is also where Index becomes really handy because I can literally be planning my outfits the night before while I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. Habit number 3 is to start taking outfit photos. Documenting your outfits is like creating your own personal lookbook, so make it a habit to take a quick snap of your outfit, even if it's just for yourself, and over time this will give you a bank of outfit ideas to revisit whenever you're in a style rut or need some quick inspiration. Habit number 4 is to keep your wardrobe organized. Now when you have decluttered and reconstructed your wardrobe, keeping it tidy is key. Make it a habit to put things back where they belong after trying them on, because a clutter-free space makes it easier to see your options, what you're working with, and can also spark more creativity and joy whenever you open your closet. Habit number 5 is to stay inspired. Inspiration is what fuels creativity, so make it a habit to regularly scroll through either Pinterest or Instagram. If you're feeling stuck, you can check out my outfit rotation manual, which is a 7-day styling plan with simple daily challenges to help you create fresh looks from pieces that you already own. I've broken it all down into a carousel, a reel, and a YouTube video to make it super easy for you to follow. Habit number 6 is to practice mindful shopping. This is where the discipline really comes in. Do your best to avoid impulse buys and shop with intention. Focus on pieces that truly add value to your wardrobe and that fit in with your personal style goals. This is going to keep your closet curated and prevent it from turning into chaos all over again. Then habit number 7 is to regularly review and refine your wardrobe collection. Style is an evolving journey and not a one and done process, so make it a habit to review your wardrobe regularly, whether it's monthly, seasonally, or whatever timeline works for you. Reflect on what's working, what's not, and adjust as needed. This keeps your wardrobe aligned with your lifestyle and also makes sure that your style is always improving. Studies suggest that it takes about 66 days on average to form a new habit. So if you start now, by early 2025, these habits could become second nature. And once they do, showing up as your most stylish, confident self is going to feel a little bit more effortless. I hope that you found this video helpful, and if you did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much, Amoretu, for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to check them out in the description box below. There you'll also find the links to all of my other socials. I'm working on diversifying my content a bit more to keep things fresh for myself and for you guys, because I mainly used to focus on a short form, but now I'm getting this YouTube channel going, and I also started to write my newsletter on Substack, and I've also recently launched YouTube memberships for anyone who's interested in more personal behind the scenes content. So whatever content that you like to consume, I hope to see you there or here in the next video. Bye!